if you have another opportunity, you would support Dr. Bawumia as my flag bearer.
Your best opportunity.
Given another opportunity.
But every person deserves a second chance. For me, Obia deserves a second chance.
Okay. Lynn Brady, welcome. Lynn Brady is also watching from Canada. All right, so listen, I agree perfectly with what Adwoa Sarfo said that Dr. Bawumia should be given a second chance. Because of political terrain, the kind of politics we do in Ghana. Ghana, no, as 8 years, no, you're automatic. You can decide, say, you want to bring heaven to earth during your second tenure. The moment we 8 years now, so no, in Ghanaian's mind, no, aso. And so, if you realize, if you critically look at how the second election went, no, you realize, say, the very things that now Ghanaians were complaining about, it was not really things they should complain about. It's as if they knew there was nothing to complain about, but they just wanted to find reasons to complain about one or two things. That was what was going on. That was the kind of agenda. That is why you hear someone say, Kenki Boyedi. Meanwhile, no, that person maybe is a good worker. And the government worker that he is, under Akufo-Addo, even the money he was taking has even doubled. So people really did not have tangible reasons, I should say, to vote against MPP. But it was just because 8 years now, and they feel, say, MPP has had their own share. Let's bring back NDC. I always tell you, in Ghana, at least for the next 100 years, it's always going to be MPP, NDC. Anybody who gets up and says that he's an independent candidate for presidency or building a new political party, it won't work. America has been independent for more than 200 years. It's always been Democrats and Republicans. So let's be deceived. So the campaign, and I said the election, lose year 2024, no, it is not about Dr. Bawumia per se. In fact, some people, some researchers are of the view, say, if we had brought any other person other than Dr. Bawumia, no, we would have lost more miserably than we lost. And it's true. Because the man Dr. Bawumia say our Ghana politics or an institution on his own. Dr. Bawumia is an institution. He has been the most effective vice president in the history of the Fourth Republic. Dr. Bawumia, he has been the most effective vice president in the history of the Fourth Republic. Before Obaya vice president, we knew, say, our vice presidents were just there to organize, to attend wedding ceremonies, to attend funerals. In fact, John Dramani Mahama, a brand new vice president to Atamos, his spokesperson then, who is the current energy minister, Jinapo, came to tell us, say, Atamos had told John Mahama that he should be attending gatherings so that he at Atamos can concentrate on the economy. Until Dr. Bawumia came. Throughout the 8 years of Akufo-Addo, Dr. Bawumia has been very, very instrumental in terms of our economic management and in terms of the policies he implemented. Going into election 2028, and so no, the most experienced person who would contest in that election for all the parties, the two major parties, MPP, NDC, is going to be Dr. Bawumia, because he is going to be the only person who has been vice president for 8 years. Say NDC for decided say Omudi Nanajen Opokwajiman, Omudi Nibra. She has only been vice president for 4 years. So still, when it comes to experience, she cannot compare to Dr. Bawumia. Okay? And then of all the people who will contest also in 2028 among the MPP and NDC, Dr. Bawumia will be the only person who has ever been through a presidential election. Okay, because he has gotten the experience from.
Nana Akufo-Addo, ya deni kwa baako no etija wo. Ya deni kwa mienu etija. Ne mprensa so na nana betenai. Etena kunya no so. Ya kan ya ka so no ya boni dua kunya no ontimi fa ne ton ka so da. Ghana fo ebi kekai. Enso Nyankopon hye ne ho anumunyam. Ya de Nana Akufo-Addo betena so. His Excellency. Instead, they did one ticket akobako, Dr. Bawumia akobako. Na ya ye nim boni a ye di ye Ghana for. Ye ni da ho ne ye kan ye ntie. MPs can boy. We wow beke bia no ne targeting o constituency see ye betu cause who boy against e wo mu so na enokre e na ne ye ka no adentu no no akoba ako ono de ye se ye de ne ba biom enye ye edi entia Professor Mills okoba ako ne fai okoba ako amfa most of the times we first strike wa me ko MP first one me lose ye okay me second time me win ye enti and the power of incumbency no ultimately you see no second term because first term no aya na amafo ne ye oh wo de say afi no mamba wo de yen hwe omo kakra unya twa 8 ni wi a na Ghana for your madwin say ne ye de be ma wa kwan ye de be ma kwanya ye de be ma ne de ama wo ya wa ya na wa ye ne ti kono obi mra it we were fighting against all odds and na ne yanso ya ntoto ne ma bi ye ene ne kosi ye Reshuffle be a was a banan kofobi regency be koko ye juma. Last minute say, Mampeni in crophobia diana for phobia niso. A cosi apathy our regions no. There be our buying and then ya effect our regions nimu.
Okay. And it's our reshuffle ne course last minute nana.
If they reshuffle, where reshuffle can you come? Be card.
Yeah, okay.
Reshuffle they see I am major one beer.
Oh, okay.
But me patch say SOEs no. E do be 6 months, 7 months no. Or say we mra. Won sad dey ni say no. E de yaudie e baaye. Ko bi mo na mu di nkomo a. Ne region na ofi mu no na na ye backbone e wo region ho a. Ono ne hwe mu party fo ni we no wabete na fie. Ne titafo ni nyina ase munyame yenhwe sa ne koye munyame yenhwe ne omu ye ne koja ade ni guye nti yaudie bi obeya na waye ne ntem na reconciliation ni animu akoso but 7 months 6 months to elections ne ma ase chess bi a ne ye bobobobo no na emwa ena nipa na ode ne ba 7 months then obetimi ayi Otimi nya nti ubeya no waye wanya latter day reshuffle ni masesa we ni so ha adwen papa ha adwene
okay
ebi mu afọ musika mba omo nso na etene mu ache wo ebi anye campaign no ebi sika nso e wo so mo de bo omo amfa amwa because yaudi aba nipa na tene mu 7 months 7 years 3 months
yes
now you na dia enyo no no benefit from amamu ne mo nti onu na nka wo say also yasene
yes.
But yaudie ba mu pe no akotena ne baabi o se munya me yenhwe amwa
obi se me musao before
so all these things it will give an advantage to Dr Bawumia going into election 28 so it is ours to win actually but based on the candidate we put forward if MPP puts forward Dr Bawumia 50% of our job is done 50% of our job is done if we put forward Dr. Bawumia. Now, the thing I don't agree with her on is the fact, say, Akufo-Addo reshuffling be when it comes to the state-owned enterprises, SOEs, and such reshuffles came around 7 months, 6 months to election, and people are happy with that. Look, listen, the party in which we are all in a long queue. We are all in a very, very long queue. Somebody must leave where they are for another person to come and also enjoy some. And say you free baby. You don't have the right to can say una we breadwinner one of your originality. You free no ubefu. You are not going to campaign. Such people they don't have the party at heart. The president can decide to remove you 3 months to election. At least you have been able to enjoy some of the cake. That is it. You have been able to enjoy some. And as I said, Adwoa Sarfo say, some people were removed 6 months or 7 months to election, and they were angry why as CEOs they are removed. The positions for their families. It's for the political party we all belong to. Some people, even with all the reshuffling that has gone on, Krano, we thought say there was supposed to be more reshuffling for more people to benefit. A lot of us did not get even a penny from the 8 years we were in power. So if you had the chance to at least become CEO, and at some point they say, oh, also you have enjoyed some, let another person come. Now see who say. So all those people, we have to mark them moving forward. Yeah, back 2028, 2029, such people should never be given the opportunity again. if you have been appointed, you should know, say, it is your time to also enjoy some of the cake. When your time is due, be ready to leave. That should not mean you should turn against your. It's a bad thing, a very, very, very bad thing.